Mr. Robbins. Looking for worms.
Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing absolutely excellent. I am on my taper week, my second taper week. I got up to 2 weeks of over 90 miles and then a week of 100 miles. I can't even believe I did 100 miles in a week. Last week was a very busy week with my 2 jobs. I was very busy. I probably couldn't have run 100 miles if I wanted to, but I managed 65. This week I'm probably only going to do somewhere around 40, give or take, depending on how I feel. But I have 10 days to the global run. I have to keep that in my mind. 10 days. I have to be rested. I have to be ready to go. And if you can't tell, I'm starting to feel the energy build inside of me because I haven't been running as much. I am physically ready, absolutely mentally ready. I cannot believe it's in 10 days. So today I want to talk about the gear that I'm going to be using and kind of my nutritional strategy and also my aid station strategy. I'm going to have 2 places that have water and food to eat. I'm going to be using this stuff. It's an off brand of like Gatorade, Powerade. I would love to just use my favorite, Heed, but this canister right here is $32 for 32 servings. This is 75 cents. You do the math. I have to order this online. There's a little bit left in there. Hopefully I'll have some left for race day, and I will use that until it's all gone. Then I will be drinking these. These will just be convenient. I'll have them in a cooler to grab. As much as I prefer using a premium product like Heed, I think Hammer Nutrition is an excellent company. I really like Hammer Nutrition. I like what they stand for. I like what they're doing. I love all of their products. But it's expensive. So check out Hammer Nutrition. If you go on their website and you order stuff, they send you all kinds of free stuff. It's an excellent, wonderful company. The gels I will be using, I got the Hammer Nutrition peanut butter gels. Besides that, I'm probably going to pick up some Cliff Bar gels as well as just some Cliff Bars. I'd like to just make my own, but Cliff Bars is so easy to just go buy a box and to have just a couple boxes. It won't be too expensive for me. Now the watch I will be using to keep track, I have to keep track of all my mileage so that it uploads on Strava. I have the Garmin 310. I also have the Garmin Forerunner 110. So this is a 20-hour battery life. It will not last. I also have the Garmin 110. Here's my Garmin 110. This one has about a 7-hour battery life, so hopefully between these two I will be able to keep track of every step that I take, because I've had many times where the Garmin's the batteries fail, the satellites fail. This one was giving me problems for a while. I had it fixed, called Garmin and had it fixed. It's been doing alright, so all you can do is pray that your equipment doesn't fail on race day. My hydration system is the Jenny Jerk Vest by Ultimate Direction. If you are female and you are looking to buy a hydration system, I totally recommend this. I've used quite a few different products, from the waist packs to the camelbacks, and this is by far the most comfortable and the most versatile. It has a 2-liter bladder in here, which I will be filling with the Hammer Heed. It has numerous pockets. There's a couple pockets back here. You can put whatever you need. I put my camera in the front pocket right here, carry you guys with me, my phone, gels. It's just a very nice product. It was about $130, worth every cent. I have run hundreds and hundreds of miles in this. I've run in the absolute cold weather and I've run in the absolute hot weather with it, and it works wonderful for each. The only thing is the hose does freeze when it gets cold out. They might make some sort of insulator for the sleeve, but I'm not going to have to worry about that. Hopefully, April 4th, it should be at least, 30 degrees or maybe warmer. So this is invaluable for an ultra. When it gets dark, got my headlamp. I got a black diamond headlamp. This thing is So nice. I never had one for a long time, and now that I have one, you don't have an excuse. If it's dark out, you don't have an excuse. You can go run with one of these. It's very nice Spotlight. It was only about $30. Totally worth every cent. For my feet, I never used to use lubrication on my feet. I didn't know they even made stuff. This is Trail Toes. This stuff is great. I don't need it for most runs, but if you're going to be running for a long period of time, it's insurance. It's insurance, and I lube up my toes, and I lube up other areas that have chafing. I used to have chafing from the bras that I would wear, or the packs that I would wear, but the Jenny Jerk vest does not give me chafing. The bras that I have now do not give me chafing. So wherever you have any sort of chafing problems, this stuff is not just for toes. And last but not least, my shoes. What shoes am I going to be wearing? I have been running with the Hoka Cliftons. I have 2 pair, the Hoka Cliftons. These, I normally wear a size 9.5 in women's. And the website I ordered from, runningwarehouse.com, it said that I should get the size 9s. So when I bought these in August, I ended up getting injured and not really running for about 4 months. And when I started running with them, I was getting all these weird blisters, and I realized it's because these are too small. So these only have a little over 500 miles on them, and I had some really interesting blisters because what happened is my feet were getting squished together, and I was getting blisters like on the bottoms, and because my feet were so squished together, I was like stepping on my own toes. So then I ordered these not too long ago. These have close to 300 miles on them already. Just my regular shoe size, 9.5, and I love the Hoka Cliftons. After wearing these, even with the blisters, I tried to use my Saucony Kinvaras, and just excruciating pain in my joints because I was doing 90 to 100 miles a week for a while there, and my joints were just so sore and tired. And after running with these for so long and then trying a shoe that didn't have the cushioning, I was like, nope, not happening, and I went online and ordered another pair of these. These are not cheap. These were $130. Most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes, $260, and it's worth it. They are worth it. The Hokas, these are wonderful. So 24 hours to run. I'm going to be getting up probably around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just going to start running, hopefully to get started by 5:30. And I'm going to bring you guys with me to make as much videos as possible. I have connected with my community, and some friends and family are going to be coming with me throughout this 24 hours. I threw an invite on my Facebook page, asked people to come and just run for a few minutes, for a few miles. I even going to have a bike if people just want to bike with me, just to kind of get the message out there, not just about veganism. My message is also is about sobriety. It's my 1-year sobriety date, April 2nd. So it's pretty important to me to highlight that my life has completely changed because I cut alcohol out of my life, and I finally feel awake. I finally feel alive. And I just want to highlight that if you're struggling with sobriety, if you're struggling with addiction, you're not alone. It takes a whole lot of courage to look yourself in the mirror and say, I have a problem and I need to do something about it. And I finally did something about it, and it's brought me down this path. And I'm so much happier, and just life is such a blessing every single day. I'm going to have my phone. I'm going to try to take pictures and upload it on my Facebook page. So if you haven't liked Ariel Ann Fruity Runner yet, please like. And the goal is 80 miles. We'll see how far I get. We'll see how far I get. Besides that, I am going to just be eating probably rice. I'm going to have rice, cooked potatoes, bananas, fruit. Simple stuff. Super simple stuff. Easy to eat and grab, eat and run. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. 10 more days, guys. I cannot wait. If you've just subscribed to me, I want to say thank you, thank you, Thank you so very much. Hope you have a
Work
wonderful day.
ourselves, fingers to the bone. Suck the marrow, drain my soul. Pay your
Looking for worms.
dues and your debt.